Now, with the release of Season 4, we got our second Weapon Prestige Camo in Modern Warfare 3, which is called Molten Obsidian. Now, if you guys played Modern Warfare 2019, you'll recognize this as basically an animated version of Obsidian from that game, and it looks so good. I always liked the way Obsidian looked in Modern Warfare 2019, but to see it animated in this game is 10 times better. So today, we're going to be talking about some tips and tricks on how to get this done even quicker. Unlike Modern Warfare 2019, though, it's a lot easier to get Obsidian in this game. The way you do it is, first you have to get the specific weapon you want to unlock Obsidian on to max level. Once you've got a max level, you need to first unlock one trick, which takes 150,000 weapon XP to unlock, and then Obsidian takes 200,000 weapon XP. So on top of the max level for the gun, you need to get 350,000 XP, which is a huge amount and it's a big grind. My one and only Obsidian camo at the moment is the Car 98k, and I would say on average it took me around about 6 to 8 hours, I think, from completely level 1, never touched it before, to get an Obsidian. And it was a bit harder with the Car 98 because obviously it's a marksman rifle. You're not going to be dropping as many kills as like an SMG or an assault rifle, at least for me, because I don't use marksman rifles or snipers that often. But I did most of my grind in multiplayer, and the one thing, the first trick that I would say to getting this done quicker is double weapon XP. Now, this I had over the entire weekend. Obviously, for the launch of Season 4, we had double weapon XP active, and that's what made this a lot easier for me. I think I was getting around about 15 to 20,000 weapon XP per game, and I was dropping around about 40 to 60 kills per game. So if you want to be as efficient as possible with getting Obsidian in this game, double weapon XP 100% is going to be the way forward, whether you use weapon XP tokens, whether you wait for a double weapon XP weekend. I mean, they happen every weekend or two, so I'd probably just wait for that. But yeah, number one tip is double weapon XP. Some people don't actually know that it does work for these camos. It does. So if you've got any weapon XP tokens, you're not using them, you could slap them on, or you could just wait for a weekend like I did. Now, next up is also a pretty obvious tip. That is the small map mosh pit. This is just going to maximize your kills. You're going to be getting the most action in this playlist. So yeah, I'd 100% play the small map mosh pit. I personally didn't, but that's something that I chose to do. I prefer playing the other maps. My next tip is something that I don't think a lot of people actually know about, but I utilized this during Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 while going for the mastery camo. This is decoy grenades. Slap on those decoy grenades and just throw as many as you can. Every single time you spawn in, throw them towards enemies. Just throw decoy grenades everywhere. Like I say, this is something that I did during Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. I'm pretty sure it gets you around about 25 weapon XP per like distraction or something, which it doesn't sound like a lot, but if you're throwing one every life, you die 40 times and there's 6 enemies. It all adds up is what I'm trying to say. So whatever gives you the most tactical equipment, whatever vest or perk it is, it might be engineer or something, 100% recommend slapping that on. Throw the decoy grenades. Again, it's not a massive amount you're going to be earning, but it's just an extra boost. It's going to cut, you know, in the grand scheme of things, a lot of time out. Now, my next tip is based on the medals that you will unlock for certain types of kills. The first one is playing hardcore, and that's because you get one-shot medals on the majority of guns. If your gun does more than 28 base damage on the torso, the head, whatever it might be, and you're getting one-shot kills in hardcore, then you gain, I want to say, an extra 100 weapon XP per kill. Again, I'm not too sure on the number, but I know you get a bonus amount. So again, if we're talking about maximum efficiency, something like small map mosh pit in hardcore is going to be your absolute best friend. And on top of the one-shot medals as well, getting headshots is another medal that is going to grant you more weapon XP. Again, I believe it's around about 100. With double weapon XP, that's going to be 200. So again, hardcore headshots, small map mosh pit, combine those together, you're getting more XP than you would just play normally. Now, my next tip is going to be whichever mode you played to get this thing max level. So let's say multiplayer or Warzone. If you didn't play in zombies and you've got the zombies camos to unlock, unlocking those camos will actually give you extra weapon XP on top of the weapon XP that you've got. So if you go ahead and unlock gold or serpentine, I think it's called, whatever those extra weapon camo challenges are will actually grant you more weapon XP per camo challenge. So again, if you want to maximize that XP, hop into zombies for a little bit, get those camos done. Or if you're a zombies player, hop into multiplayer for a little bit and then get those camos done, and that'll grant you more weapon XP. Again, it's not going to be a massive amount, but it's something that you can just add on top of it. Now, my final tip today, which is, I would argue, the easiest way to unlock this camo. It's not going to be the quickest way, but it's by far the easiest. Play Warzone. Warzone is going to be your best friend because it's a much more passive way to earn weapon XP. Again, I don't think it's as effective if you're not getting kills in Warzone. Like, if you're just going to play, like, you know, an NPC pacifist, then it's not going to be as efficient than hopping into multiplayer and playing small map mosh pit. But you can 100% go into Warzone, just drive around, you know, Battle Royale, Resurgence, wherever it is, picking up contracts and completing contracts, and also getting the top whatever placements. And that'll grant you passive weapon XP. Again, I don't think it's going to be as quick as if you play regular multiplayer, or even if you're running around Warzone getting kills. But if you're doing contracts and surviving on top of getting kills in Warzone, Resurgence is probably going to be your best friend because you get more kills in that. But yeah, that's going to be the easiest way to do that 100% is Warzone. It's the kind of thing that you can just slap on a YouTube video or slap on some music, just drive around Urzikstan or Rebirth Island, whatever it might be, picking up contracts, completing said contracts, and just getting a top 50 placement or top 25 placement. Just hide in the bush. It's easy. It's not quick, but it's a lot easier. And I'd say it's definitely less of a headache than playing Small Map Mosh Pit. And that's why I abstain from playing Small Map Mosh Pit at the moment, because it can be very brain dead. So I'd recommend playing Warzone. It's a lot more fun. But that's going to about do it for today's video. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you found any of this useful, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.